kill, burn! Maim, kill, burn!
Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of The Happy Heretic. Apologies in advance, I got some folks over here doing some work on my house, so if you hear any weird noises or dogs barking or anything like that, that is the explanation. So, anyway, let's jump right into what I wanted to talk about today, and that is the Sunday preview that we had this past February 7th, where Games Workshop took a look at some of the stuff that's coming out down the pike for Age of Sigmar, and there's a lot of crap coming our way. Specifically, we got the brand new Hedonites dropping, new models, new battletome, and we also got some new stuff for the Daughters of Khaine coming out as well. They got a new battletome, they got some new endless spells, and I got the Warhammer preview page pulled up. I'll put the link to this in the description of the video so you can take a look at it. But let's just take a look a little bit at the preview video that they dropped along with this past Sunday. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. It's about 2 minutes long, but I will play the main part that I wanted to focus on, which is where they talk about what's coming for the Hedonites of Slaanesh.
Hello and welcome to This Week in Warhammer. My name is Max and I'm going to be guiding you through the next 7 days of your favourite hobby. The much anticipated Slaanesh release will soon be here, and the God of Excess delivers sumptuous new units to bolster the ranks of your armies. Not only are these new warriors fearsome fighters, but they're also possibly the fastest units in any Age of Sigmar army. Alongside these amazing new models, a new battletome will be available, full of lore, rules and painting guides for all your Slaanesh needs.
Alright, so that's enough of that. Again, I'm going to go ahead and put the link to the community page in the description of this video so you can take a look at that on your own time. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's coming out for the Hedonites. New battletome, of course, new dice, which, yeah, the new dice look kind of cool. The big thing, though, is the models, the new minis that I've talked about them a little bit before. I've gushed about them a little bit before, specifically Glutos, whatever the hell his name is. I'll get to him later. But specifically that character, that massive model that just looks amazing. Really, looking at the Hedonites, the new minis that they've got coming out for them, they're really just awesome. There's not a whole lot more that I can say about them. I mean, they've previewed quite a bit of them. You got who are these guys? You got the Simbaresh Twin Souls. Yeah, these guys look a little bit goofy in the faces, just a bit, but, I mean, everything else about them, the armor looks really, really cool. I said this back in my Glutos video that they're kind of moving away from, with these minis, they're kind of moving away from, like, the depraved aspect of Slaanesh and more into luxurious excess, I guess, is kind of the best way to put it. That's the feel that I get with these minis here. Is it's all about luxury. It's all about appreciating the finer things and overindulging in the finer things. You look at these minis and you get the feeling that the metal on the armor is the finest crafted metal that you could possibly get by handmade by artisans. The clothing, the cloth, you get the impression that it's made up of like the finest silks and I don't know any other types of cloth, but the finest garments. Even the line troopers look like they are decked out as luxuriously as they can possibly be. And those steeds, those new steeds of Slaanesh, I mean, my God, those steeds of Slaanesh have always looked kind of goofy, in my opinion. And what with like the weird horse-looking thing that they've got, but here The new ones, they look like, I mean, these look freaking scary as hell. I would not want to see one of these things charging at me on the battlefield or coming at me in the middle of the night. I mean, they look kind of like it. They've got the old tubular horse look about them, especially in the face. They still got that weird tubular equine look that they've always had, but they're more raptor-like now, I think, than they were previously. The poses on them. You got and you got a couple that have their mouths open and screaming. It really makes them look a lot cooler than they were before. And then of course these guys right here. I don't know what the hell these guys are. I really don't, but they look cool. And then we got Sigvald coming back as well. This is just a really really cool mini, I think. I mean, he looks like a demon prince of Slaanesh. It gives us exactly what's advertised. I would love to get this guy just to paint him up, or even do some conversion work on him as well. I think you could really do some pretty cool conversion work and make this guy a really really cool demon prince of Slaanesh, or a Slaaneshi lord or something similar to that. And then of course we got Glutos or Solian coming out as well. All of this, by the way, is dropping next week, I think, is when it all becomes available for pre-order, if I remember correctly. But I've gushed about Glutos before. I dedicated a video to him. This piece is just, you really can't see it because of how I'm recording things here, but this piece is just, it's absolutely amazing. It's a mini, it's a diorama. Really, is what it is. It's a character model, but it is a diorama as well. It tells a story of a guy who is just completely devoted to the excesses of Slaanesh and appreciating all of the finer things in life and seeking those out wherever they may be. And I'll link the video, my previous video, below. But this guy is he's freaking cool. He really is. I know he's probably going to be prohibitively expensive, like a lot of these types of minis are with GW, but I really want this guy. I don't even want, I don't even want to play Hedonites of Slaanesh. I've never really had any desire to play Hedonites or to play Slaanesh at all, but a lot of these minis, I just want to get them just to have them, just to paint them up and have them be really cool display pieces. I mean, look at this. Look at Glutos. You can't tell me that would not look really, really cool, painted up really, really nicely in a display case. Just to have it, just to say you've done it. I mean, it's just, I can't say enough good things about the Hedonites. And then of course we got the Daughters of Khaine, their new battletome coming out as well. We got new endless spells coming out for the Daughters of Khaine, which look really, really cool, actually. I like the bloody swords, and I like the snake. The Hand of Cain thing, I'm not sure that's what that's called, but that's what I'm going to call it, because Daughters of Khaine, Bloody Hand of Cain, that looks cool and all, but I think I like the swords and the snake better, especially the swords. I mean, there's a whole lot that you could do with that blood effect right there. Just painting that up would be, that would be fun as hell. It really would. And then the only disappointing thing about the Daughters of Khaine here is the dice. I don't really like the dice. It looks like something you would get. It looks like GW phoned it in on these dice. It really does. It looks like something that you would get at, like, from like the cheap bin at your friendly local game store, where the dice are like 50 cents a piece or something like that. It doesn't, they don't look good. I don't like how square they are, and you just know that these are going to be sold for way too much, probably like $30 for this pack or something ridiculous. But yeah, it is what it is. I mean, if this is the worst thing that the Daughters of Khaine get out of this whole deal, then so be it. If this is going to be the one dud that the Daughters of Khaine get next week, then I think they can call this a win. They can come out of this with their heads held high. So anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. Again, I'm going to leave this the link to this article in the description of this video, so you can take a look at all of the goodies that are going to be coming our way for the Hedonites of Slaanesh and the Daughters of Khaine. And there's also a whole bunch of other stuff, some Black Library books and things like that are going to be popping out as well. I'm not going to go into that. You can take a look at that on your own time. But I'm going to go ahead and leave this video right here. If you liked what you saw, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Both of those things help me out quite a bit, and I will see you all next time.